Hey, great morning, Internet world. This is your favorite entrepreneur, Jorge George Hernandez, coming at you guys live. Just super excited for another incredible day. First and foremost, attitude of gratitude. How many people are just excited for another incredible day? How many people are just excited to be alive, right? We woke up today. We had the privilege, the honor, the distinct pleasure of waking up for another incredible day. I'm just excited, that God blessed us. He gave us another opportunity to be here, to let us know that we're not done with the work that we need to be doing on this earth, and that we need to be here to continue to empower individuals, to continue to transform individuals, to continue to add value to people's lives. I'm just excited to be here with you guys today. Just super excited. How many people just woke up this morning and just had like a smile in their face, right? I had a big smile. I woke up, I opened my eyes, and I realized that I could see, I could hear the noise, that was going on around me. I realized that when I got up, I still had the strength to get up. I put my weight on my feet, and I realized that I still had the strength to sustain myself. My heartbeat was pumping, blood was flowing through my veins. I was just like, wow, I feel alive. How many people are just grateful to be alive, right? Just super excited, right? I'm just grateful to be alive, guys. Just grateful to be alive. So this is my first YouTube video that I'm doing because of this everything that's going on in the world. I'm realizing that the post-COVID-19 era is about to change, guys. It's about to be a different animal out there. So I definitely wanted to take this time to just share this with you because I've been praying, I've been meditating, I've been asking God for guidance, and he said, hey, I want people to be empowered. It's going to be a transfer of wealth, right? The first will be last and the last will be first. And the money of the wicked will be handed to the righteous. And I was like, whoa, that's some big stuff, right? He said, the only thing is that in this world, this physical plane that we call Earth, we need a license, right? We need some licenses or a license to go ahead and transfer wealth from one place to another. I'm just grateful that I do have that license, guys. Just grateful to have that license here with me. So that's my license. I am licensed in life insurance, financial services. So I'm encourage you not to talk to anybody that's not licensed. So this is my license, guys. So again, just excited to be here. And why am I doing this video? What's my purpose? Well, my purpose is to empower and educate individuals with financial literacy. One of the things that I've learned is that there's not a lot of financial literacy out there. I was grateful that I bumped into this book right here. It's called Saving Your Future, which is basic principles of building a financial foundation. I'm grateful that I bumped into this book because it gives you like all the foundations and really lets you know what everything is, like financial foundation, understanding how money works, money talk, time, you rich slowly, rate of return, simple interest versus compound interest, real estate, the X curve, talks about retirement, insurance, investments, just other solutions. So I was just grateful to have that book. Then as I'm reading, I'm reading this Stress-Free Retirement. I'm reading this by Patrick Kelly. You definitely gotta get this book because the money is changing, guys. The times are changing, money is changing, and if we're not keeping up with it, we're gonna end up with no money. How many people just don't want to end up with no money, right? Nobody wants to end up with no money. How many people want to end up wealthy, right? A lot of us want to end up wealthy. So this is exactly what we got to do, what we got to take care to make sure that it happens, right? I'm also the Better Money Method. You definitely got to get this by Terry Laxton. Incredible book that discusses a product that's out here revolutionizing and changing the way that we do business, more specifically, the way that we protect our lives, the way that we grow our money, and the way that we create a tax-free retirement, guys. I'm just excited about that. I don't know how many people out there are super ambitious. How many people are just super ambitious? How many people are just having audacious goal, right? Two hands, right? How many people just have an audacious goal? And that's what this is about. So for those individuals that have an audacious goal, I truly encourage you to pick up the Freedom Journal. The Freedom Journal is accomplish your number one goal in 100 days. So whatever is it that you want to accomplish, what is it that you want to do, just get you a journal. Get you a journal that's going to allow you to go to the next level. This is actually by Mr. John Lee Dumas. So John Lee Dumas, an incredible journal. It gives you the steps, and it shows you how to set smart goals. And I want to stop right here real quick because it's something that I definitely want to do. A lot of individuals, how many people are just setting goals? How many people have some ambitions they want to achieve, right? So in order for you to attain your goal, it has to be smart, guys. Smart. So let me take a moment to this. Specific. So what is it exactly that you want to do? Like I wanted to have a YouTube channel show. So be specific. I wanted to have a YouTube channel show. You know, I want to do it in the next couple of days. Why? Because I have knowledge and I know it will help thousands of people if I can get it down on paper and share it with others through YouTube. You know who? Me, you know, YouTube, maybe some books that I'm reading, where I'm going to work from my home, you know, wherever I'm available to make sure that I'm providing content for my YouTube channel. Which constraints, well, I must finish this book or I must finish this segment, you know, within the next 30 minutes. You know, I definitely don't want to keep you a long time. So be specific. You know, what goals that you have, be specific with your goals. Be measurable. You know, the book will, my channel will be, my programming will be approximately, you know, 20 to 30 minutes long. I definitely want to target as many subscribers as I can. My target market is entrepreneur, business owners, middle America, you know, individuals that are looking for a financial solution during this time. Attainable, you know, is this attainable? You know, can I achieve this? Yes, you know, I'm going to make sure that I get my content ready, you know, the day before, and I'm going to make sure that I'm on YouTube to provide this information. You know, is it relevant? You know, absolutely. You know, I want to make sure that I stay on topic and relevant to today's times. You know, a pandemic going on right now, a transfer of wealth taking place. You know, people are taking people's pensions. People are trying to figure out what they're going to do for retirement. There's no money coming in. The U.S. government is currently in debt. You know, they owe themselves a lot of money. They owe other people a lot of money. And they're printing more money. Guys, this is ridiculous, right? So is it relevant? And then last, time bound. You know, define specifically when the expiration date you have for that goal. You know, what is that deadline that you have, guys? A lot of individuals, you know, have goals, have ambitions, but they just write down the goal, but they don't take any action steps. And that's one of the things that I like about this book right here. For example, if you guys take a look at like the first day, it says, I'm grateful for, you know, in 99 days I will. My number one focus today is, by the end of the day, I will have accomplished these 3 measurable objectives to support my SMART goal. You know, I have action plan from the day, some thoughts and ideas. So again, guys, get you something that's going to hold you accountable, because, I mean, a lot of us, we don't hold ourselves accountable. We're human, right? We're going to get things wrong. And then we ask somebody else to hold us accountable. But guess what? They're human too, so they might not work. Also, get you a journal. Get you a journal that you can just write down your ideas, your thoughts. You know, this is more specifically to get yourself in order and organized. This is more specifically to get my ideas going. You know, make sure that I'm taking my notes and anything else. And also get you a notebook, right? I have a notebook. So I have a journal, I have a notebook. My notebook is for any relevant information that I'm picking up, anything that I'm learning. I definitely want to have it in my notebook, you know, so that I can share that with individuals, you know. So let me just get straight to it, guys. So I'm just excited to be here because, again, there's a transfer of wealth taking place right now, and we are properly positioned to take advantage of this. You know, there's this wave is coming, and there's 3 things that are gonna happen. Some people are gonna sink, right, and they're gonna drown. It happens, right? Other people are gonna float, right? They're just gonna continue to survive and just float and get by, right? There's gonna be like, I'm just gonna go with the wind. I'm gonna follow the wave. You just go with, right? And then there's gonna be individuals that are gonna get on top of that wave and they're gonna ride it to success. Right, so the choice is yours. You can either sink, you can float and survive, or you can ride this wave and thrive. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I've been done surviving, and I definitely am grateful to be thriving. How many people would agree with that, right? And how many people just want to thrive in their lives? You know, how many people want to have a better lifestyle? How many people want to just have a better life for themselves, for their family, and maybe create generational wealth? How many people are just thinking about wealth? You know, I met an individual, incredible thing. This young lady, she's 33 years old, and the reason that we had a conversation is because she mentioned the word legacy. I was like, whoa, legacy, what's that to you, right? So after having a conversation about legacy and creating something for our children's children, just for generations to come, we just became the best of friends and started doing business within the next 3 days. So again, this is not for everybody. This is for those that are sharp, ambitious, self-driven, that want to go to the next level, that definitely have the audacity, tenacity, and more specifically, the courage to do something different. Dare to do something different, because think about this. I want you to take a moment. I want you to think about the last 5 years of your life, the last 5 years. Think about the last 5 years of your life. Okay. Thought about it? Great. If that's going to be the next 5 years of your life, how's your life looking? The last 5 years of your life, you didn't change nothing, you do nothing different, you stayed the same. And now you're going to not do nothing different, you're going to stay the same. So probably the next 5 years are going to look like the last 5 years. How does that look to you? Right? Some people are like, whoa, right? It's time to take actions, guys. Some take action. There's another reason why it's time to take actions, and I'm grateful that I have my little board here. I use this to teach my children Spanish, right? But I'm just grateful that it's here because this is definitely something that's visual. So let's start. Back in the 1990s, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1982. Definitely a millennial. So again, back in the 1990s, to go to college, it was like only $30,408, right? That was in the 1990s. Today is $102,480,000 to go to college, guys. It was like 3 times more, right? Times 3. So that was college in 1990 and college in 2019, guys. Look at that. The cost of college has gone up, guys. That's just ridiculous by 3 times, right? And then if we look at let's take a look at just living expenses, right? Just how about to purchase a house, right? To purchase a house back in 1990 was $101,000 just to purchase a house, right? Get you into home ownership and make sure that you're doing good. Now to purchase a house is $294,000 just to purchase a house, right? That means it went up 3 times. 3 times, guys. 3 times. Wow. From back in 1990 to now, right? Wow, right? Right now during this pandemic, there's no sales going on, but look at that. Look at that. The cost of gas back in 1990, the cost of gas was $1.12. Today, it's about $2.50 because of the pandemic going on. Some people are getting it cheap again, but look at that. 2 times the price of gas has gone up twice in value, guys. So I'm just like, whoa, right? Another thing that has gone up, if we take a look, at just buying a car. How many people just bought a car? How many people are in the market to purchase a vehicle, right? So back in 1990, a car was only $9,432, right? Today, if you want to buy a new car, it's $37,577. That's times 4, guys. Look at this. It used to be almost less than $10,000 to buy a car back in 1990. Now we're looking at a car for close to $40,000, just 4 times, what it was supposed to be. But here's why I'm doing this video, and this is the reason why we need financial literacy in our lives, and we need financial literacy. Here's what I'm doing this video, because everything has gone up. Everything has gone up by three times what it costs. But you know what hasn't changed? So back in 1990, right, the average income was $52,689. That was the average income. You know what the average income was last year in 2019? In 2019, the average income was only $59,039. I'm speechless. That's only a $7,000 raise. $7,000 raise, guys. We got to do better. There's the job market out there, it's just crazy, because it's not putting you in a position where you can achieve your goals. It's not putting you in a position where you can go to the next level. It's not putting you in a position where you can just achieve what you want to achieve financially. right? The job market just over broke or just on bills is set up just to do that. They pay you enough for you not to get fired, and you do enough to not, they pay you enough not to quit, and you do enough work not to get fired, right? And that's usually how it works. So right now, guys, we gotta wipe the slate clean. We definitely gotta make sure that we're putting ourselves in a position to do something different. And what do I suggest? What is it that I suggest? I suggest three things. One is to go ahead and learn a new skill, right? Learn a new skill. And by that I mean just the art of either selling, learn a new skill, the art of selling. A lot of individuals is like, well, I don't like sales. Well, what do you think? What is it that you think that you do every single day? Every single day you meet somebody, you try to sell them to an idea, you try to sell them to a concept, you try to sell yourself. A lot of we think we associate sales with somebody trying to get us, somebody trying to get over us, someone trying to be crooked with us. See, that's something that we gotta change. We gotta change that because last year, the average sales manager made $130,000 in 1 year. We just said the median income was $59,039, but the average sales manager made $130,000. So again, learn a new skill. Sales, guys. I know a lot of people just have a misconception about sales. They have a misconception about the individuals that do the selling. But that's something that's old school. Things are changing right now, and you gotta figure out what is your hustle, what is your drive, what is it that you're gonna do? Because we all gotta have a hustle. Right? How many people would agree we gotta have a hustle, right? Some people say, well, I'd rather have a job. I wanna have the stability, I wanna have the security, I wanna have that check. Guys, 22 million people just got laid off, furloughed, or fired from their jobs. So where's the security? Where's the stability? Where's the guaranteed? Yet I'm still working from home creating an income, right? I haven't punched the clock in the last 12 years. I'm not interested in it. No job out there is going to pay me what I'm worth. How many people know that they're worth more, right? How many people know that no job out there can pay them for their time? So just say it with me, I'm worth more. That's right, I'm worth more. One more time, I am worth more than what they're paying me at that job. And I want you to embrace it. I want you to realize it, because that job, it's keeping you from buying the things that you want. That job is keeping you from achieving the goals that you have. That job is dictating what house you live in, what neighborhood you're in, what car you're driving, and the quality of life that you're providing for your family. That's what that job is doing. Now let me ask you again, is it worth it? So consider that. So, and one of the things also is that I want to share with you guys, another one is entrepreneurship. Again, I am your favorite entrepreneur. I haven't punched the clock again in the last 12 years, just excited about that entrepreneurship. So becoming an entrepreneur is extremely important that we become an entrepreneur. And the reason, and why? Because here's what an entrepreneur does, guys. All an entrepreneur does is he solves a problem, right? He solves a problem, he meets a need, right? So what's the problem right now? Financial education. There's a need for financial literacy in our communities. There's a need for financial literacy, that for individuals, for our household, right? What's the problem? Well, the problem is that the jobs are no longer working like they used to be, right? They're not providing for the individual anymore. The problem is that people do not know how to save money because there's no money left over to save after they pay their bills. The problem is that there's no strategic retirement plans. The problem is that we need to teach individuals how to have a hustle or a different stream of income so they can cash flow into their lives. Because how many people would identify with the fact that they have more month than they have income? Right? How many people? You have more month than you have money, right? And that's ridiculous. There was this lady that they were deposition. They had the deposition J.P. Morgan Chase. they had like the head vice, the CEO at JP Morgan. They were like, hey, how are you paying this woman $16.50 when at the end of the month she's in the deficit, negative $500? Most of us are in the deficit after we're done taking care of everything. You know, there's always more month than there is money. How many people would agree? And that's because, again, a job is just on bills. A job is just over broke. A job is to help somebody else build their dreams, build their ambitions, build their goals. You know, a job is not there to take care of you anymore like you used to. So you got to take care of yourself. You know, that's what I realized. And that's why I chose entrepreneurship, because I knew then I did not want somebody else to dictate how much I was making. I didn't want somebody else to dictate what times I would show up. And I definitely didn't want somebody else to dictate the type of lifestyle that I would provide for my family. That was extremely important to me. So again, who's our target market? You know, I want you to start focusing on who you're going to target, right? Who are you going to talk to? So check this out. So right now, there's 86 million. You heard me right. 86 million Gen Z. And that's anybody that was born between 1997 and 2010, right? And there's about 76 million millennials. And that's anybody that was born from 1981 to 1996. Guys, that's really who the target market is, because all of us need financial education. All of us need financial literacy. And here's another thing that's going on right now. Generation X, anybody that was born, about 66 million people in Generation X. And that's from 1965 to 1980. So we got individuals. Generation Z is looking for mentorship. They're looking for somebody to help them get it right. You know, the millennials are looking for somebody to have a conversation with about financial literacy. They've seen that what their parents are doing is not working. The millennials are finally realizing that, wow, look at where I'm at right now. This pandemic has forced a lot of people to retire early because they were furloughed home. How did that look? How did that feel? Right? So it's about targeting this niche markets and showing them what's available. Again, there's 76 million baby boomers, 76 million individuals that are already ready to retire. But are they? Because again, with the market crashing, with the losses just took place, how many people do you think are truly prepared to retire? You know, and I want to be honest with you guys. How many people want a beautiful, abundant lifestyle during their retirement? Let's just say that you want to make a 6-figure income during your retirement. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just say that, you know what, I want to make 100,000 every single year that I'm retired. Let's just say that you're retired at the age of 65, and let's just give you a life expectancy of 20 years to 85. That's 20 years. So if we take a look at what we need in order to have a comfortable retirement between the ages of 65 and 85, we're looking at $2 million. What plan do you currently have in place that's going to allow you to access $2 million during your retirement years? Do you have a plan? And that's what this is about. It's about securing our future. It's about building a legacy. Let's say you say, hey, 50,000 is too much for me. Well, let's do half of that. 50,000. You still need $1 million. You say, hey, 50,000 is too much money. Okay, 25K, half of that. You still gonna need at least access to $500,000 during your retirement. What plan do you currently have in place that's going to allow you to access a minimum of $500,000 during your retirement, so that you can have the lifestyle that you deserve? And that's why I'm doing this video, guys, because again, I have a strategic plan that I want to share with every single one of you. I have a strategic plan that I definitely would love to sit down with you and just go over. I have a strategic plan that's going to blow your mind away, and you're going to be like, wow. You're going to be like, I didn't even know this existed. And I'm going to be like, yep, it's true. But people don't want to tell you because, again, it's going to set you free. And freedom is not what people want to give you in this free country, as they said. And again, one of the things, if you pick up this book, I'm going to share this in my videos, but if you pick up this book, which is A Better Money Method by Terry Laxton, you're going to go to chapter 4 and it's going to say, too good to be true. And we'll talk about that in a later video. Too good to be true. What exactly is too good to be true? And that's the problem with us lacking financial literacy. When we take a look at something, when somebody tells us about something, a financial instrument that's available in the marketplace to help us make better money decisions, when somebody tells us about a business opportunity, when somebody tells us about something that's available that's going to position us to grow and earn or be different and make better choices, we always look at it skeptically and think that it's a scam. And I want to address that right now because the only thing that I think, and this is extremely important to me. This is extremely important. The only thing I know that's a scam out there, right? And I want to still confused about money. When somebody, because I've been in network marketing, I've been in multi-level marketing, I've been in several businesses. It's very successful, by the way, and I've learned one thing: it works if you work it. The individuals that are still thinking about, is this a scheme or a scam, is because they're still confused about money. They're still confused about money, and that's because nobody has taken the time to properly educate you on the choices that you need to make to position yourself to make better financial decisions. Nobody has taken the time to educate you, and guess what? Neither have you. You have not taken it upon yourself. You have not taken it upon yourself to be responsible to read the books, right? They're going to educate you, right? So that you can have the knowledge, right, that you need to move to the next level. You have not, and nobody else has, taken the time to write down your thoughts, your ideas, the things that make you think, but more specifically, you forgot about your dreams. Remember, walking home from school, you were like, man, are you going to be like the best rock and roll artist? Are you going to be the best singer? No, man, I'm going to be president. Oh, wow, you're going to be president? Yeah. Oh, well, I'm going to be an astronaut. Oh, wow, you're going to be an astronaut? Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to be the richest man that there is. I'm going to help a lot of people. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be the best business owner in the whole wide world. I'm going to be the first woman to actually empower, a village, a nation, create something. Remember when we used to dream? We don't do that no more, do we? We're stressed out, overworked, underpaid, afraid, now with this pandemic, scared, and we just have lost the sight of our dreams, our goals, our ambitions. We don't dare to dream anymore because we realize at this point in time that with about $57,000 that we're making in our job, which is the average income, we're not going to achieve our goals, our dreams, our ambitions, and we're not going to live the lifestyle that we were thought was available to us. So again, guys, what are you going to do about it? Again, we don't have a saving problem in America. We have a cash flow problem. That means that the more cash that we can create, the better off we'll be. Again, guys, give me a call. My number is 312-763-1132. That's 312-763-1132. Let's have a conversation about a strategic plan that you need to have to go to the next level financially. Let's sit down and let's have a conversation about what are some of your thoughts, some of your ideas. What are some of the things that you feel that you're going to need to go to the next level and achieve that income that you want. Again, guys, this is your favorite entrepreneur, Jorge George Hernandez. And again, I will see you at the top because the bottom is getting crowded. Deuces to excuses. don't make any, and continue to find reasons to go to the next level.